Oh, Con cast bless.
I blessed everyone,
Yeah,
before we
like
got
a-
into this.
30 seconds before
We blessed, fam.
before you went to the
Hashtag bless.
thing. Which
Bless
means
you.
that it has 5 rounds left.
And bless
by the
you.
way.
And bless all
Oh,
y'all.
speaking of,
Oh, and bless
speaking
the
of being
fact that I
blessed,
didn't close the door behind me. Hang on.
speaking of being blessed, though, I hit 99 prayer on my Iron Man today.
Nice.
I know, I'm a god.
Yo, I don't even have 99 per on my main.
That was my
I
first
got
99.
max on my main like a few years ago, and then I quit.
I'm rocking an untrimmed prayer cape right now on my main.
I'm back.
Rocking the, what was I
Untrimmed prayer
rocking
is
the
really
other
nice.
night
I
when
like
I logged
prayer
on?
The
I think I
acrobat
had the
suit?
120 fledge cape on, and then I
Yeah.
showed my untrimmed one when that other guy had.
Let's see who's number 5. Zach, you've been chosen.
Yo!
Can
Hey,
you
get it.
recap our last session from
They need to add
several
untrimmed
weeks ago?
120 cape.
So after staying the night, after we got off the barge at the bridge, we headed into Varrock, did a little bit of shopping, got our reward from Dirk the Clerk, and then started the Priest and Peril quest. And now we're at Paterdomus, east of Varrock. We went and tried to talk to the people that were inside, hoping to talk to the priest who is supposed to be at Paterdomus looking over it. And they said, go away. And we said, no, let us in. And so they opened the door and they shanked a bitch named Khan.
Yeah.
Which, may I add, is illegal. I have to add, it is illegal to do that, so they are going to be under arrest.
If they live that long.
Brother, they are stabbing
Well-
my good blood.
Shab, put that message in the chat again. I zoomed in.
Yeah, like
Did you?
I'm gonna be getting stabbed, and I'm
Do
over
it
here
again.
like reading off the law book. You know, sir,
want me to
it's
do it
illegal
again?
to be
Yeah,
stabbing
do
my
it
friend
again.
like that. You should stop stabbing him so much. It's just adding to the charges.
Amazing. Yeah, so
Thanks,
that was
Abe.
pretty much it. Not a whole lot
Smart.
last time, but here we are, and we were just about to start combat. What had just happened a moment ago is that this man swung open the door. This man struck at Khan with a melee spell attack. Khan took a bit of damage, but absorbed it all with his large amount of temporary HP that he had. And that brings us to the start of round 1 with Daisho going first.
Alrighty. So my armor goes from regular old scale mail, and it Ironmans and covers my entire body from the top of my head to the bottoms of my feet, face included. I'm just completely covered in scale mail now, which looks a little weird over my face.
It doesn't
And
look as weird as your face, though, to be fair.
you know, that's true. And then I am going to cast a fairy fire. See if I can. Should I probably? Whoop. That's.
Oh, don't mind me.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll take things I hate for 200, Trebek.
Don't worry about that.
What is
Nothing
whatever
to
dragon
concern
just did?
you. Sorry, what were you doing, Zach?
I am. Oh, okay. I am casting a Chapelle spell. God. Why can't I? Oh dear, I'm too zoomed in on the screen.
Did you target like everybody over here? Oh god.
Shit. So I'm gonna just have to place it there. Can you drag it up so we're not actually in it?
Like
When you
there?
just don't say shit
Yes,
in that tone, that means that everything going great.
Or did you want it here?
Well, I'm assuming I can't actually see the dude around the corner
Oh, you
'Cause-
know what? Wait.
because there's another guy in the way.
Does he appear in your viewpoint where you can see the dynamic lighting?
Yeah.
Then you can see him.
Okay. Then, yeah, sure. I would love to include him. Include everybody.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
party.
you know, just
Yeah, inclusivity.
so like here, just get the whole.
Yes.
We don't ostracize anyone with this D&D
Okay.
campaign.
Oh god, it actually rolled to hit everybody.
It rolls our deck saves for us? What's this madness?
I hate that. Well, I'm gonna keep the enemy's deck saves, which were terrible. I gotta roll a second one for this guy in the corner though.
It just hits everyone. Wait, did it hit like even his party?
Nobody
They
look at
all-
my deck save. It was totally not a negative
Negative
number.
1.
You roll that bad, dude. I'm so bad.
Oh, because you have a -2. My
Yeah, I
friend.
know. My deck's in my deck's about as high as my intelligence.
Well, they all 3 failed. Let me put a
Oh.
icon on them.
It's like me in high school.
Uh-oh.
I still
Uh,
graduated. I just failed, you know.
So
I guess I'll use this icon.
after my entire body gets
Wait, the
coated
fairy
in
stun them?
so
No.
after my body gets covered, the armor around my right wrist like kind of expands and turns into like more of a beefy gauntlet with a gem on top and on the palm, and I kind of put my palm towards them open-handed, and
Are you about to snap them?
Yeah, this sounds an awful like an Iron Man gauntlet to me. What's going on here?
a blue, green, and violet, or sorry, no, a blue light spews out of it, almost kind of looking like fire, and coats that area.
Yeah, so you just have an Iron Man gauntlet. Just say it that way next time.
Yeah, I mean, I did say I turned into Iron Man, basically, so...
It
Oh,
is
okay, yeah,
quite
you did say that
literally what the artificer armor subclass is. You literally just are Iron Man now.
Yeah. So that's my description for my armor covering me head to toe. Picture Iron Man's armor covering him, like out of like his, like when he's wearing the hoodie and then his necklace just turns into the suit. That's what my armor just did.
You know, like Masterwork kind of reminds me a little bit of Iron Man armor. The way that it has like the folds and stuff.
Yeah, kind of, a little bit. I can kind of see it, like a bulkier.
Yeah, bulky.
What color are the crystals? You mentioned there's 2 crystals.
Oh,
They
you better
are-
not say red. That's the evil color.
They are both blue.
Yeah, that's a good color.
And that
Well,
is
technically, green is my favorite color because of the Gothics, but you know, blue's still good. He's kind of an asshole, but it's good.
So for the next minute, everybody who failed their save,
I failed.
well, the cultists were the only ones who were actually in it. So all 3 cultists failed the save, it looks like, because my save DC is a 13. So they will glow dim light for a 10-foot radius for the next minute until the spell ends, and any attack roll made against them has advantage if the attacker can see them.
Ooh.
And they can't benefit from being invisible.
Oh, nice. It's a
That
lot
was
of.
that was my big concern, was one of them going invisible.
Alright, Zevlos' turn now.
All
like
right.
I'm wearing a square formation.
I see.
Like,
I see what I assume to be Zamorakians, and I'm very upset. So
That makes
I am
3 of
yeah.
us, brother.
oh yeah, you follow the empty lord. That's right.
So I will
empty out this temple
bonus
of these guys,
action. I'm going to bonus action put this on my bird.
Hey, I just want to say it. Dermo succeeded a
Using-
dex save when he's like
Ooh.
literally a giant monster.
Best deck save of the bunch.
Yeah, Dermo is the most agile out
Yo,
of
that's
everyone.
so
and he literally
busted. Why do you?
The-
That costs
the-
you nothing to do, dude.
The required material is a hot pepper.
What's that a reskin of? That's so fucking good.
I think
though.
that's dragon breath.
Is that a once
That's
per long
dragon
rest? Is that a racial thing or what?
It's a spell.
Or not-
Spell. Second level spell.
Oh, that's
Yes,
why it's so
it's
good. It's
second
your,
level
like one of
spell.
your best spells. Got it.
Wait, did you
That's
add a
tight,
hot
though.
pepper? Or is that actually the region? From,
Yeah, that's the region. That's the.
I didn't add that.
That's the material
Just-
component.
That's actually the.
That's the actual thing.
I
Oh
went
my
and
god.
stabbed this
Force
guy
feed a
with
hot
knife.
pepper down the owl's throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Somehow he's
lunge.
convinced us that the owl. It's like a consensual thing for the owl. He likes the hot pepper.
You lunge with the dagger, and you are able to nick him pretty good. But he's all right.
Hey, how do you zoom out on here? I can't zoom.
Scroll wheel.
Or pinch.
Well, yeah, thank you. I'm on my tablet.
Pinch.
I
Try
cannot
scroll-
help you
try
with
pinching.
tablet controls.
Let me get my scroll wheel on my tablet.
Yeah.
There's literally apps that do that. It'll give you a scroll.
Oh, they add like a little. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, like
Gives you like a little
Let's see.
joystick you could
that's not a bad idea, actually. I might.
All right, this
Give me
guy's gonna
something to
move
think.
here, and he takes out a scimitar from his belt, swings it at Zephylos in the doorway.
What
It
did he
hits
hit with?
Let's see, what's your AC? You can shield it. He rolled a
I
17.
certainly will.
Okay.
I don't want to take 2 damage. Why would I do that?
It's 2 damage. Okay.
No. There's a method to my madness. I don't want to
Oh,
lose
you're
concentration on
concentrating. Duh. Okay, yeah, okay.
the spell. Yeah.
That makes sense. He swings his scimitar. The shimmering magical barrier covers you and protects you from his attack. Okay. Wait. Does
Is it
the
me?
owl normally take its own turn
Oh yeah.
on a separate?
Yes, initiatives have their own initiative.
Okay. All right, have him do something.
He's going to spend his action to, or his movement to. Can he fly like between their heads and get into the actual like temple?
Yeah. The
Okay,
door would
he's gonna
be
fly in.
tall enough for him to go over their heads.
And the element I'm going to choose for Dragon's Breath will be poison, as he breathes smoke.
Okay.
So don't consume the spell slot. How do I rotate it?
A template that you have, probably Shift Scroll. Or just.
Oh,
do
okay.
that.
Whoop.
Alright, that's
I suck. But it should be able to hit all 3 of them.
Was it a dex save?
It is a con save, I believe. Let me
Con
check.
save?
Let me double check.
me save?
Wait a minute.
How have we never made
Oh,
that
no.
joke before?
How have we not?
It is a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know why I can
Rolling
see your
now, hang on.
rolls, mysterious man.
I think it doesn't work for the saves for some reason, but it does for like the attacks. I don't know.
Do you have any tokens selected?
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
See, yeah, I was debating if it's better to do it this way, where you guys can see the saves, or if I should just but you can only see like hits or not for the attacks, or if I should just make it all private rules.
It's your discretion at the end of the day.
Yeah. Anyhow, this guy saves and the other two fail. I assume that you can hit all of them with this cone, right? Let me see.
Yeah, because the cone.
Wait, actually, can you?
Sure, it looked like it.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is doable. Like, that covers 3. Okay.
Nooble Dooble, the YouTube creator.
Right,
What?
and that's the owl will just fly a little bit more in, and then I'll end its turn.
This guy collapses after a coughing fit from the poison.
Like collapses
Collapse.
or like collapses?
Like, he's dead.
Oh, shit. So how do you send an owl to jail?
Constantly.
Carefully.
It cannot be handcuffed, so
It was self-defense.
that is fair. Yeah, he did.
We'll
stab
see
one of
how
us in
that
the face.
holds up, Zephylos.
Yeah. You'll have your day.
I'll see you in Sears Village, sir. Better get a good lawyer.
We'll have to go to what is it called? Sears
is it my
Village for the
turn?
courthouse.
The faint glowing barrier that surrounded this guy fades away.
From the fairy fire?
No,
Okay.
a different faint glowing
The
magical
one that
barrier.
we didn't see technically. Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
All right. It is my turn. That I heard a double ping,
Yep.
so I don't know if it's the owl or not.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I am going to drop my lance for free, and I want to try to grapple this one in front of me.
This guy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, make your check.
And I'm blessed. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't feel very blessed. Hashtag blessed from the owl, and I roll a fucking 8.
Oh, also, Bless doesn't work on ability checks. It's attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, I thought it was ability checks too. I guess
Nope.
not.
Guidance is ability. check.
Guidance is ability checks.
So,
You're right.
let's see, that's
I'm
a
not
7 then.
Yeah, it didn't help much anyways.
Let's see, he will contest with his acro. He rolls a mod 20. You attempt to grab onto him, but he manages to slip out of your grip.
That's fine. I am going to bonus action rage. And I have what, till at the top of my next turn, right?
To
take
deal damage. I forget exactly how it's worded, but I usually allow for like 1 turn of leeway.
Yeah. I'm going to use it for this one, and then I'm going to hope I get it on the next one to maintain. That's my turn.
You can hit the end turn button, and then August, your turn.
Yep. Just 1 sec. I'm getting that app that he told me to get to try and make the thing work. Okay. So. Oh my lord, he's fighting me. Before I can pull it up, who's in front of us?
There is a guy that has just a scimitar, and then there's a guy that has been casting spells. They have both been injured,
Oh, okay.
at least a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go through the fucking tutorial with this thing for some reason. It won't just let me use it. It's
What?
like, haha. Yeah, there's a tutorial for the damn app to use it. Okay. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this card for Rage is like the whole screen. What is
Yeah.
I see that.
They put the whole table in here.
It's good for all those 20th level campaigns you're running.
Oh yeah.
All right. I think we rested the day before, right?
Yeah.
So I should have all my abilities. Do I have? I'm gonna assume I have my staff within reach.
Yeah.
So like we're in a square formation. Can I attack something like in melee? Like can I just squeeze past them, or would I have to actually get them out of my way?
You could stand either here or here and attack the one that's close to.
Yeah, you can attack around corners.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, but you can do it.
Can you attack through corners though?
Through corners.
Yeah, that's the real question. Because every grid's a 5-foot square, and you're standing in the middle of it. Can I shoot through a corner? That's the question, dude.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting it pulled up. All right, Lord of Vampyrium game. Can we please load properly? I don't have a background, but I just see us like standing around, so that's cool. All right, can I just melee attack with the staff on the guy who isn't dead currently?
Not where
There are two of them.
Whoever's the most not dead, I want to make him the most dead.
Okay.
Now
nothing's loading.
It does have advantage on that.
Oh,
That
he
matters.
does. Let's see if he gets a crit.
Oh, and I finally loaded as soon as that.
Nope, but you did do 2
Oh.
bludgeoning damage.
Wait, how do I do 2 damage if I miss?
You didn't. I re-rolled the attack roll to see if it would crit.
Because you had advantage.
We're supposed to have advantage, and I forgot.
I gotcha. Okay.
Alright, you bop him upside the head, and he goes, ow!
Yeah, like a very ow! Stop! Don't do that,
Ow,
jerk.
stop it!
Yeah, he's not even really that hurt. It's just,
I imagine
annoying.
it makes that very satisfying cartoon donk with the
Yeah.
with the staff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
thunked him in the head.
it is then his turn.
Always gonna donk you back.
And he's gonna try and thonk you back
Oh lord.
with his scimitar.
Just
Oh,
don't
Lord,
just
he
hope you
doesn't
don't need any
bonk.
bonks. No
Which
bonks.
hits for 4 slashing damage.
He's a mage. Why does he have melee weapon, Dick?
Who said he's a
Uh,
mage?
Everyone
I never said
has
he
looks
a
like a
scimitar in
mage.
RuneScape.
Because what? Just
He
because he's
looks
got
like
a
a
hood?
mage. Yeah.
All right, it is the actual mage's turn.
Oh, okay. So not everyone in a hood is a mage. Got it. Guess I'm the asshole here.
Hmm.
Did you just assume his class?
Look, we're not gonna start a little race war in here, but
Interesting.
I see a hood, I start going across the street. Okay.
So he is going to first cast another spell. And let me get the thing. And as he does so, a floating magical weapon appears in the air. And will take a swing at Khan right here in front of him.
Classic. I am rage, so I imagine this is a magical bludgeoning of some
Don't
kind.
place a template. Okay. And attack. And I forgot to target you. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay, it missed though. Let's see. And then that was his bonus action. With his action, he will turn around, look at the owl, cast another spell, and be like, "Get this thing out of here!" Which is Sacred Flame. The owl must make a dex save.
DM, my bless dropped, by the way. I can't concentrate on spells during rage, right?
Oh, you're right, actually. Forgot about that.
Yep. Just remembered it.
Let me turn those off. I think a 14 is a pass. It is indeed. The owl manages to deftly dodge a burst of radiant, flame-like radiance that would otherwise have cooked him a bit.
Killed it with 1 HP. Yeah.
Probably. So, you now hear some running coming from inside the building elsewhere, which you quickly find out is another person coming down the stairs. Where is... Wait, can you see this guy now? Why can't you see him?
He is invisible. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, he comes running down the stairs. He makes it only to about there. And let's see. He is going to cast also a spell. What is the range on this spell? 60 feet. It can reach people, and he will cast it on what is probably one of the more menacing presences up there in the front, which is Khan right now.
I would be scared of Khan too.
If Khan could make a wisdom saving throw, please. A 14 will pass.
16.
You feel
Wow.
a sort of
Not
clench.
as dumb as I look, boys.
A sort of magical clenching on your mind and your body as you start to go a little stiff, but you manage to
We've all been
overcome it. You manage to overcome it there, and you are fine.
Yeah, we've all been stiff on the job and we've overcome it.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't take much wisdom for that. As we see, I have only 8 wisdom and I can do it, so just remember, guys.
It's Daisho's turn now.
Yeah, I'm going to take a step back and fire a thunderbolt out of the gem on the palm of my hand at the targeted cultist.
Can I, for flavor, try to dodge out of the way, like knowing that he's gonna do this? I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna like duck out of the way.
Since technically they do have half cover, they have +2 AC against this.
They have half cover?
Because I'm shooting through an ally.
Oh, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about that one. Oh, does he have to make a strength saving throw?
It already rolled that. He passed that.
Oh, what does that do? I forget.
They get pushed 10 feet away if they fail it.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because he's dead.
Okay.
He goes zap.
Wait, does he yeet his dead body?
And he gets, yes, and it does kind of yeet him.
Skyrim ragdoll
style.
mechanics. Yeah, boy.
He collapses onto this pew over here, and falls over.
I think that's my first kill.
Do you
Like
have to
ever?
have some sort of minute of like recollection and figuring out who you are now as a person?
Well, I should specify it's my first kill of the campaign.
I mean, we have been. Wait, does Draenor not count?
I didn't
He was
kill
already
anything in
dead,
Draenor.
right?
I didn't kill anything.
And then we just fought some furniture, right? Like, I guess
You guys
all
killed-
of our first kills.
Like, you guys all got killing blows on stuff. I haven't actually killed something before.
I don't think Khan's hit anything this
Well,
campaign.
congrats on your murderous rampage beginning.
There's a reason I
Definitely
took a level of
counts pretty
barbarian.
good.
I haven't been able to hit anything this campaign.
I'm gonna walk in, and I see another one, and I'm not impressed. So I want to shoot at the one that I'm not within melee of.
Okay. You
Um,
are going to have disadvantage because this guy's right next to you, if it's a ranged attack.
True. You know, I'll just walk out of melee of him, so he can take an attack of off.
Okay. He will do that with his dagger. Which misses.
Excellent. Look at that, guys. I'm a rogue. I disengaged.
Huh.
Clever girl.
Okay, so I want to use my 1 free smoke rush.
Ooh.
Let me just make sure I'm targeting this fool.
Oh, nice. That spell's sick. Isn't your smoke rush just spell of sickness for skin?
Ooh, it's got the animation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Meow.
But he succeeds, so he takes 3 damage and nothing else happens.
Looked like
Wait,
a laser,
what?
not like smoke.
What does the spell even do again? I forget.
If he
Range
fails,
spell
he's poisoned
attack.
for a turn.
Oh, okay. So it just does this. 3 damage. Okay.
Okay.
See, lucky for you, a shimmering magical barrier that was surrounding him now disappears.
Oh, did he fail the con save off of the 3 damage? Nice.
Yeah.
That's Pog. Alright, let's
Brain.
go.
See, that was the goal all along. Alright, more footsteps can be heard from above as another person rushes into the ground floor, running down this same set of stairs and stopping there. He will... He is going to use a bonus action to cast a spell, which... Hang on a sec. Well, actually, I'll use a different one so I don't forget which one's which. I'll use the hammer for him. That's going to go right there, and it's going to take a swing at Zephylos.
His animation's a tight model. I definitely added this module to my campaign.
And I forgot to... Oh, no, I didn't. It will hit you with a 16 if you'd like to shield it.
I would.
Okay, go ahead and
Only because I don't want to lose Dragon Breath just yet.
go ahead and do the thing. And then he will also... let's see, actually... He'll follow up with a cantrip also directed at Zephylos. So if you could make a dex save.
Oh, I'm not good at those. Yeah, I meet you halfway with an intelligence saving throw.
Hmm.
I almost just accidentally clicked intelligence.
Okay, a 9 will be a failure. A flame-like radiance descends upon you, scorching you for 7 radiant damage. And you'll have to make a concentration check as well. You are
I
able to
succeed.
maintain your concentration on your spell. It is
That's
the
all my
owl's
temp
turn.
HP gone.
Oh, dang.
I'm now a mortal man.
Oh, no.
So I got 60 on this bird. So I'm gonna go
Fly
15 up
60.
here.
That's really good for a small
It
creature.
does. Oh, it's not small, my friend. It's tiny.
Oh, it's tiny? Oh, even better.
It's not what my wife said.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. Let's see, did it actually target them this time?
Did. I did correctly.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Which one's which, though? Ah, the one at the top fails. and the one at the bottom succeeds. So this guy will take the full damage, and this guy will take the half damage. This guy needs to make a concentration save. He actually passed this time.
And then I want to use the rest of my 45 to dip.
Okay.
So that's 40. And then 45. And then that's my turn if you want. How do I delete the cone?
You have to go into the measurement controls tool thing, and then
Oh, and then
hover.
select it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. We're good.
All right, Khan, you are raging, sir.
Yeah, so,
Because that's
He's very
I
angry.
wanted to grab this guy by the throat the first time, and that clearly missed. It made me mad, so here we are. I am going to reposition myself.
He is, by the way, still glowing with the fairy fire, so you'll have advantage on attacks against him.
I want to go there. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to stay where I was. Yeah, I'm going to stay where I was. And I want to try to grapple him again. I'm going to try to grab his throat. Still holding my shield.
I think you get advantage on that now.
Yeah, now I do because I'm ranged. 19.
He rolls only 5. You manage to grapple onto him,
Is it
grabbing
by the neck?
his arm. Oh, his neck? Sure, why
It
not?
was a 19. It could have been his neck.
I want to
Sure.
grab the shit out of him.
And then I want to like, am I able to like pick him up? Like not in a harmful way. I just want to move with him being grappled, essentially.
Yeah, if you have someone grappled, you can move with
Yeah,
them
by the
at
neck,
half your
essentially.
movement speed.
Yeah, I want to bring him. I want to bring him outside.
You're gonna pull him out? Oh no. Alright, move where you want to go, and then I'll move him.
And I'll let both of them take take a good look as I throw him on the ground right here. And I'm gonna look over to Dermo and say, "Dermo, close the door."
The guy starts yelling, "Ah, get him off me! Get him off!" He's like gripping your hand, but he can't get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna like throw him to the ground, and I'm like hoping that Dermo like blocks the door off, and we're gonna have a nice little talk to this guy down here, assuming Zephylos can handle those 2 dudes that came down the stairs or that are still coming down the stairs. We'll be close by. Don't worry, Zephylos.
Wait, he's alone in there with 2.
He'll be okay. He killed 2
close
of
the
them.
door.
It's the owl's the real MVP here. As long as the owl's in there with him, he's fine.
Oh my god. No, the owl's
It's
outside.
not,
He's right
it's
here.
outside.
Now this guy out here really has something to be afraid of now. Just saw an owl shoot a laser out of its face and then peck another dude's eyes out. I'd be worried. Yeah, I want to like throw him on the ground, and we're gonna. I don't want to kill this guy. I want to like put my foot on his chest and my shield.
Alrighty. And Dermo's turn then.
Yeah, I'm trying to let it load, but it's not loading still. There have been issues. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. It's loading. We're getting there. Oh, I see people.
Are they dead people?
Not yet. I'm hoping to change that.
No, but if you flash forward about 45 minutes in the VOD, you'll see us all, pretty much there.
I don't know how to move the screen still on here, but are you able to make me select things? Like, are you able to select people for me?
Yeah.
That way I can do like an attack roll or something like that with it targeted.
I would if I can't target something for you. But I
Oh,
can.
okay. So I can just make a general roll, and then we'll attribute it to the thing.
Sure.
Okay. First things first. Can I close the doors?
Yeah, you can do that with a free object interaction, so that doesn't count for anything. Right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I'd like to close the doors like I was instructed.
All right, you close the door.
Okay. And I can't see the people, but who do I see in front of me?
There's the guy that Khan has grappled.
Yeah,
by
I
his
dragged the
neck.
dude out here, and I was like, Dermo, shut the door. We're gonna like talk with this dude outside, pretty much. I had him by the throat, and I threw him on the ground outside.
Okay.
And now it's kind of like that one meme where it's the tiny white girl on the couch and
No.
5 black dudes behind him.
Fair. Okay. So how many more non-mage people are inside of this temple?
There were only mages remaining inside. There were 2 of them
Okay.
That we saw.
that you know of. Ooh.
Okay. So could I just target the nearest non-mage guy?
There are no more non-mage mages.
You'd close the
There's just
door,
mages.
blocking off the access to them. They're inside.
Okay. Could I be on the inside too? Whenever I close the door, could I close? Or do you want me on the outside? Were you asking me to close the door to stay on the outside with you, or on the inside with them?
No, like he's out here with us on the ground. I want to close the door. With him
Right.
out here
What
with
I'm
us.
asking is, were you intending for us all to still be outside, or for?
I mean, I wasn't really intending for all of us to be outside, but Zephylos was the only dude inside, and more dudes were coming. My intent was originally to grab him and throw him outside. I failed the first 6 seconds of combat, and these guys are running down the stairs. My intent hasn't changed. We're just angrier now, trying to do the same thing, which is why I raged.
Okay. So I will. So Zephylos is inside, and Khan and Daisho are outside. Then.
Correct.
Okay. I will pull the door closed with me inside with Zephylos, and ready. I don't know how close are these, like the mages.
They are from where you currently are.
Like 35, 40 feet.
40-ish feet away.
Okay, so not melee distance. Could I use the guiding bolt on whichever one looks uglier?
They look very similar. Uncannily similar, in fact, as if they were the same exact stock image.
I would like to attack the uglier of the two stock
Weird.
image men. I'm gonna say one of them is slightly uglier, just to get them both feeling really subconscious.
I like this.
And,
I like this mind game. This is good. This pleases.
I
Kyle.
don't know which one to choose based on that
Roll
decision.
a
the dice.
roll a d2.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the beautiful thing about D&D. If you don't know, you just roll to know.
All right.
Boom,
You pick
one
the
of
one
them's
that's
uglier now.
The one
Congrats.
that's on the stairs.
And guess
Okay,
what?
let me
You
move.
just made him uglier, DM. He wasn't uglier before you did that. Isn't it a beautiful game?
You
All right.
rolled a dice and made someone uglier. That's an actual thing
It's
that you just did.
beautiful. Beautiful.
So
He's
you're
canonically
gonna,
uglier now.
Guiding bolt, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Let me. You still aren't long rested, so let me fix that first.
Yeah, that might help. Or might not, I don't know.
It usually helps.
I'm gonna say it probably will help. I'm gonna give it like a 35% chance. Why is this thing not loading? This is so annoying.
Let's see.
Like, it
you
loaded,
managed
but then
to
I
hit him.
put it on desktop play and I fucked everything up.
Let's see. I need a mark thing for the targeted. There. Okay. You managed to hit him with the guiding bolt. It smacks into him right in the center of his chest. He takes 14 radiant damage. And is now targeted for the next incoming attack by
All right.
someone.
What bonus actions do I have that are at my disposal? Because I can't load it for some reason.
I I don't know, man.
Sorry for him.
You can
No,
howl at
that's-
the moon like a dog. I think that's a bonus action.
He
Can I
has to
howl at the
wild
moon like
shape
a
to
dog,
use
please?
his things. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like a large growl towards them to show them that we mean business.
Okay.
The 2 dead bodies at your feet aren't business enough. Got it.
No, we mean 3 dead body business.
And there's 2 of them looking like they could be the 3rd. Oh!
Yep. Now, if one of them isn't frightened, I don't know what kind of steel nerves they got going on.
All right.
I'm
So
pretty sure cultists get like something like a feature where they can't be made afraid.
they
so,
have like yeah,
actually.
they have advantage against frightened and charmed, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's
it's
logical.
like devotion.
It's
or
when you're
something,
playing with
yeah.
it's
Dead
a bit niche, but you know.
Could you imagine
Robot
that's the only reason
August
they win
just
this
said
fight is because of
something.
that one weird quirk?
That would be pretty weird. Okay, this guy who is grappled, it's his turn now. He struggles against you, Khan, but you see him raise up his hand and sort of swing it towards you, not in like an attacking fashion, but
He
a
got
spell
back up.
casting fashion. As he casts another spell on you.
He got up, or
What?
you're saying he got up from. Which one's attacking me? I'm sorry.
The guy that you're grappling.
Yeah, he's casting a spell on me
Yes.
from prone on the ground.
Was he prone?
I said I threw him on the ground, like in front. Did I not say that? I thought I had my hotkey pushed.
Oh, I thought you meant just like put him down.
No,
If he-
like I threw him on the ground, like
That would have like taken another. That's an actual thing that you could do, but it uses it like an attack to do that.
to ungrapple somebody.
If you were to ungrapple him, he would just be standing again. He doesn't like just drop prone because you let
Okay,
go.
all
of him.
right. All right. What's he do to me?
If you want, you
he's
can.
still no.
you
We'll keep
can-
him grappled then. If I'm
Yeah,
still
that's
grappled, then.
that's
It's
fine. Okay, so he'll still be grappled, but he's not prone.
Yeah, that's fine. What's he doing?
Let's see. He cast Hold Person on you. Oh, did it auto roll the thing? Why does it do that? That is annoying. Interesting. Why are there so many? Okay. So he cast Hold Person. It looks like he rolled a 17, which is a pass. So it will not work once again. He will, however, move his spiritual weapon over to give Daisho a whack this time, actually. And don't consume a spell slot. Attack. Which rolls only a measly 5 and will miss.
Bounces off my shiny armor.
Too shiny. It is this guy's turn, who is rather weak right now, actually, and he is frightened, even despite his advantage. Not actually frightened. Just emotionally frightened. He runs back up the stairs. Let's see, that's 10. I gotta keep track of them on the other map. We love multi-map fighting.
Oh yes.
They are they're great.
They're so easy to keep track of.
I know. And Foundry, when you change to a different map, it doesn't keep the turn order from before. It gives you a different turn order.
Didn't they add that feature in V9?
I don't know.
Pretty sure they did. But
Let's see. Wait, did he have a spiritual weapon out? I think he did. In that case, before he runs up the stairs, he's going to take another swing at Zephylos. So let me roll that one. He rolls a 20 to hit.
That's not within shield range, so I take it.
Okay. You take 4 force damage as the spiritual hammer smacks into you. Not so much in a physical smack, but you feel this burst of painful magical energy hit you right in the center of yourself.
Okay, I'm going to make a con saving throw.
You maintain concentrating. Alright. That's that. And that is his turn. Where did the thing go? There it is. Dice show, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a step back. Said I'm gonna. It would help if I didn't have the ruler selected. Take a step back, and I'm gonna shoot this dude.
With the lightning launcher, yep.
Yeah.
A 16 will hit him. He takes 5 zappy damage. He is grappled, so he's not going to get pushed.
He also made his save anyway, so.
Oh, he did. Okay. All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. As Zephloses interact with objects, he'd like to grab the corpse beside him and bring it with him.
Which one? The one on the pew? Or wait, they're both on the pew.
The one above him.
This one. Okay.
And he's going to drag it over here, and he's going to toss it onto the floor beside him.
Okay.
And he's going to look at the cultist through his mage armor helmet, and he's going to say, "Beg for your life."
He's unconscious.
No. The one who is conscious.
Oh shoot. Okay, this guy.
Yeah. I don't know why it's stuck on the ruler tool for me and why it's zooming on my screen, but pray for me. Like, it literally won't let me change my tool.
That's interesting.
But yeah, no, he throws the body on the floor and he's like looking without breaking eye contact at the one who's conscious.
Would you like to make a intimidation check with advantage with using an action?
I mean, if throwing the corpse of your recently deceased compadre towards someone doesn't give you advantage on intimidation, I don't know what will in this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a fucking good reason, right? I gotta kill someone to get a better roll around here?
Actions speak louder than words, and Zephylos kind of doesn't want the guy to comply with his action. So,
you're not even at demanding, like, who do you work for? You're just like, beg for your life. That's all you're saying. You're just like, do it. It's such a simple request.
And he's kind of hoping that he doesn't. So
yeah, I mean, I get that. That's kind of how I feel with this guy out here.
I'm going to not make that action.
Okay.
And I want to cast a spell at him once I load back in.
You beg for your life and you just kill him.
Well, I'm hoping maybe like in Zephylos' mind, an ideal future is he lives barely from the spell, and maybe he begs anyway of his own volition, not because he's coerced into it.
Okay.
It's not letting me load in. So the spell I'm casting is Bloodfire.
Okay.
And I'm dumping 10 HP into it. And which gives me 5 temporary HP back.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be up with 6 health and 5 temp HP if my math is correct.
Alright, let me enter that. Okay.
Like, I don't... It was mine.
And let's see, Bloodfire. You said it wasn't loading for you? Do you need me to roll it?
Yes, please load it. Roll it, just
Okay.
for ease.
You're casting it at level 1?
I am. I'm not upcast.
Okay.
I don't have the HP to upcast it right now.
Okay, he
Maybe roll it.
fails. What does the extra... Oh, that
So-
just becomes damage.
Yeah, I take 10, but so does he.
Okay, so it's this damage roll plus 10. So he takes the full 19 damage. And he falls prone.
Yeah, because the flavor of the spell is I'm literally causing his like blood on the inside to boil, so he
Oh,
like falls
fun.
prone, like in pain, right? Because he literally can't comprehend the damage I'm dealing to him.
Let's see. He also loses his concentration.
Yeah. And I'll just stare at him. I was going to ask Dormo for healing, but I realized that kind of would maybe lessen my macho expression. So I'm going to actually not do that.
Oh, no, that guy's dead. Okay, it is that same guy's turn, so he will start by standing up from prone. He will then, with a scowl on his face, give a wave of his hand as his spiritual weapon approaches you once again, and takes a swing. Wait, why did something just say -10?
I'm trying to take away the
Oh,
life from my token. I'm back in.
I think I already did it. Wait, did
It's showing me 16 for me.
I? Oh. It must not be loaded in all the way, because I adjusted it for you and I gave you the 10. Or how much was it? 5 temp?
Yeah,
I don't
5
know.
temp. Okay,
Okay.
I'll take your word for it that it's there. I just
Yeah,
don't see
you,
it.
you should be at 6 and 5 now.
Yeah, because it's showing 16 and 5.
Okay, it must be still loading. The spiritual weapon takes a swing at you. And misses. He will then... what will he then? He is going to run up to you in a sort of vengeful stance. The scowl on his face, and he thrusts one of his hands at you as it's glowing faintly with red light, and casts a melee spell against you, which he will... ooh, that's fun. Fun noises. Crunchy. He rolls an 18 to hit.
I will shield that. Thank you very much.
Okay, probably a good idea because he would have done 22
That looked like a lot of
damage.
dice. Yeah.
You managed to block it once again.
Yeah, I imagine he like reaches out with his hand, but like I catch his hand with my own hand with a shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty badass. Alright, Owl's turn. Go, Owl Boy.
I can't actually see outside. I assume my
Oh.
owl's there. It's because the door is closed, which is fine.
Mhm.
All I'm going to do is I want to try to single target breath attack the one guy who's still up over there.
Okay.
So if there's like legitimately any angle, like
I
if
mean,
I
he
have
could
to
just
sit
go
on the guy's head
up
and breathe down.
over his head. Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah. So I'll
Let's
make it
put him
work.
there. Okay. There it goes.
Didn't do the damage.
Oh, did it give you a
It's
template
3d6.
to drop? Okay, here, I got it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do the template because I couldn't see the actual map.
Ah,
But it's just gonna
yeah.
be 9 damage on a fail.
It was Dex, right?
Yes, sir.
Dex save. He rolls 11, which I think is a fail, so he will take the full 9 poison damage as he coughs and retches.
And then the
He
ops
is
kind of like
looking-
fly away 20 feet.
Very injured right now.
Okay.
Fly away. Which direction is he flying away?
To the east.
Okay.
Like just right.
Okay. Khan, the guy that you are holding is very bloodied. Oh, also we should put a raging icon on you when you're
Yeah,
raging.
I would like to choke slam him into the ground.
Okay.
While I yell, "This could have been less painful!"
Okay. Make a athletics check with your advantage. Okay, I don't think he will beat that. Oh my god, he did.
Are you serious?
With a nat 19, he rolls 21 acro. Tying you, which goes to...
Does a tie break, though?
Tie usually goes to the attacker.
Which is me.
No, so you're setting the DC with your check, and then he's contesting it with his roll. So it's like your roll becomes the DC for his check. So in the case of shoving and grappling, the tie goes to the person that is being targeted.
So I don't choke slam. I don't choke slam him. What happens, though?
You attempt to knock him over, but he's just barely able to keep his feet on the ground.
Yeah, and while he's barely keeping his feet on the ground... You still
have him grappled.
Yeah, I'm going to just straight up bash his stupid face in with my shield. Bonus action. See, I'm gonna let him break the grapple with my shield.
Let's see, it says, make a strength attack contested by the target's strength. The target is... Anyway, yeah, this is a attack with the shield. Oh, are you making a shove with this now? Or what are you doing with this? Shep?
Yeah, I mean, my choke slam thing wasn't really an attack, so to speak, but it was the intent of it was. But I know for the purpose of a shield master, it needs to be an attack to do a bonus action to push him.
Oh, no, a shove is an attack, technically.
Okay, so it would have been technically.
So yes, you can do this.
All right, I want to try to just hit him with my shield then. Yeah.
Okay.
August down. August down.
Uh-oh. I think his connection caught up with him.
It was bad. Happened one day.
So yeah.
But when you hit him with the shield as a bonus action, are you trying to trip him, or are you trying to push him away?
No, I'm sorry. I meant my hotkey wasn't pushed. I want to push him back into the wall, like the door that's closed behind him.
Oh, you're pushing. Okay, so yeah, do another athletics with advantage.
You're just roughing him up, toying around with your food.
Here we go. Roll better than that.
It is highly unlikely. Okay, he fails. You shove him back against the wall. Let's see. He would no longer be grappled though, because you pushed him away. Okay.
I still have my movement, yeah?
Yep, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to him and I probably just flavor him. I'm going to say, sounds awfully quiet in there. But I'll my turn.
All right. Is August back yet? I see him.
Yes, I am. I've been here.
It's your turn.
Hi. Yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. That's why I dropped out for just a second.
Alright, good.
Just long enough to tell him to leave me alone. Okay, so what I noticed, I know he said that he has too much pride to say I need healing, but does he look beat up, like, enough to need healing, or does he look, like,
Yes.
fine on the outside and hurt on the inside?
He looks hurt on the inside and the outside.
Okay,
Mostly the outside.
what spells do I have that are healing-based that could affect him? I
You
didn't
have
change anything on my
Healing
character.
Word.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on him. The second I see that he's hurt, I'm going to go ahead and rush a healing word to his
Okay.
cute little self.
Do you want to cast that at first level or second level?
Well, how much health is he missing? Like, does he seem like he could take a second level healing? Give me
He's at
one
like
moment.
he could probably take one, but it's whether or not you think it's worth it. He's at like 25% of his health, so he's pretty low. He's muted again.
Yeah, no, keep saying 16 for me. That's weird.
What is going on today? I don't know why the connection's so bad. I wonder if it's me.
Like, it won't let me change it.
That's strange.
I see
Did
the
you try
5.
Did you try
Alright, I
refreshing your
apologize.
game? Let's see. Where were we?
Okay, so does he look like a second level healing would be overkill, or would it be
Hmm.
enough to get him to full health, maybe?
It's kind of meta-gamey.
No, I'm saying how hurt does he look, and that's what I'm going to base my healing amount off of.
He's under half right now.
How much does my does the difference do? What's the difference between first and second level for
It'll
healing?
add another D4 of healing.
Okay.
Basically
With that,
plus
I'll
two.
go ahead and I'll throw in a second level. Let's do it. Let's heal him up.
Alright.
He's our tank, so battle mage.
Alright. Zephylos regains 8 hit points.
Be right back. I'm taking some medication.
Is that a good amount for a heal? Is that like
That was about the
what,
average
2d4?
roll there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, and then other than that, so that would be an action, or would that be considered a bonus action?
That spell is a bonus action, so now you could
Okay.
probably you would want to cast a cantrip.
Right.
Or something else that's an action, like a wild shape. Or starry form.
Right. So let me see what abilities my little Dermy has. Character, Dermo, spellbook. So now produce flame. We talked about that. That allows you to shoot the flame, like throw the flame, or is
Yep.
it only on touch? It does.
You can throw
Am
it
I
30
in range
feet.
to do that?
Yep.
Am I in 30 feet of range, or would I have to move?
Yep, you're in range.
Okay, I'll go ahead and produce flame at the ugliest person who isn't dead.
There's only one guy inside right now. You roll a 20 to hit, which will hit him for 7 damage.
Just let him
And
know
he's-
if he
that guy is
isn't
looking
dying.
really
Let him
rough,
know.
too.
I chose him because he's ugly, and he needs to remember that.
He is more focused on Zephylos right now, because he's pissed.
He's more focused on burning alive at this exact moment.
Let's see. It is the guy that is outside's turn now. For the man formerly grappled by Khan. And he's probably like terrified. He's cooking from the inside and the outside.
Yeah, I'm doing the boiled blood thing, and he's now being lit on fire.
Let's see. He's running out.
Wait. Wouldn't they be on the outside though, or did the
of
doors
spell
open again?
slots, though. Huh?
Did I miss something a second ago when I was dealing with my thing, or I thought the doors were closed and Zephylos and I were on the inside, and then the other guys were on the outside.
He was saying something else. That the dude is cooking from the inside and outside.
Right. That's what I'm asking, because I thought you two were on the outside.
Inside his body and outside his body.
Right.
No.
What I'm asking is, like, are we all outside now?
No.
No, you and me are inside with
Okay.
one guy. That one guy
You're
is
burning
being
his
thoroughly
blood. Oh,
cooked.
Zephylos is committing the blood murder.
Yes, correct.
Oh my god, okay, that's what I was so confused about. I thought, for some reason, that Khan was doing some weird blood shit. Okay.
No
Okay,
one's
yes.
seen me do
I
blood
am caught
shit
up.
yet,
I
except
swear
for
to God, my
Zephylos.
brain is working.
Okay.
My brain is working. I'm sorry.
All right. Let's see. This guy is going to do something. He's gonna cast a different spell this time.
Wasn't there a Scooby-Doo song where they sang about putting a hex on someone? It was like a banger. You remember the one with the witches?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo in the coven or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
It was a banger song, though.
Okay, he is going to cast a different spell on Khan this time. Let's go like that. A wisdom save, Khan, please. Oops. Ooh.
Man, he's not very
You're too
wise, but
good.
he's rolling high on the
He-
wisdom checks
He
today.
points his finger at you,
Paw.
and he
points his
shout.
paw.
I was gonna say palm. He points his finger at you, and he shouts with a sort of a sort of magically altered voice. He says, "Halt!" And you feel this strange sensation in your body once again, but you are able to overcome it yet again.
I'm gonna
and then
imagine this is a
he
bear
like
in a cloak.
his determination that he had as he was casting the spell quickly fades to fear. And he's gonna move. He's gonna kind of like shimmy around you to here, and then make another attack with his spiritual weapon. And get that. Which rolls a 6 and misses. It is now someone who is not currently on this map's turn. And he will do something. Something indeed is happening. So, you know, be ready for something.
Stalling.
And let me see. Okay.
You guys ever watch Dave the Barbarian when you guys were younger?
Yeah.
Such a good show. I went back and rewatched some of it as an adult, and it still holds up.
Nice.
I actually based my entire life around him, mostly just being an idiot, but, you know, also talking to squirrels.
Now you're just describing Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, too. Yeah, it's like the same guy, right?
Well, the crazy thing is,
Please
I'm
go,
this
please
messed
go,
up
please.
as a human being, and I still got married, and yet for some reason there are people out there who look better than me and are normal, who still can't get, like, relationships, so I feel good about that at least.
On that note, it's Daisho's turn.
Alrighty. So, brother, is the goal to kill this man?
Am I allowed to react?
Yeah, of course. You can exchange short quips of dialogue on anyone's turn.
Yeah, no. I'll wave my head no, and I'll say, but I don't necessarily value his life either.
You seem to have him handled.
Something strikes me as particularly evil of this one.
At this point, you won't be able to exchange any more
That's pretty
words
much all I had
without
to
a
say,
turn
yeah.
passing.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
So I'm gonna walk over here and use my object interaction to open the door.
Sorry, that was me. Forgot you guys can open them.
And
In here, you see Zephylos is almost, it looks like, bested this guy, and Dermo. Zephylos is a little beaten up, but okay.
all right, I'll zap this dude. Just like push the door open and then.
You gotta say a really cool like one-liner.
No,
Yeah, he went bzz.
completely silent.
Just slamming a door down, just staring it down.
Alright, with that little bzzzt, he collapses onto the ground,
And his
unconscious.
body ragdolls 10 feet away.
Wait, it does! Yes, this is amazing. It goes flying this way and smacks into this, candle holder and knocks it over.
Ooh, does it start a fire?
Uh,
It's on a carpet.
Think wisely. Think wisely about this answer for future quest lines.
Yeah.
no, it does not start a fire.
All right. Ba, 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 ba.
Could you imagine if he let it burn to the ground and like later on when we're doing like some random regular quest, someone just like, yeah, what the fuck happened to Paterdomus?
I'll move into the. Where is?
Because
the other
Paterdomus
one?
is pretty high up. I'm pretty sure most of Mauritania can see it, at least up on the hillside.
Yeah, it's up on a hill. It could be seen
Do we
for a
know
couple
that?
miles
Like
away.
from us arriving there, have we noticed the like the giant cliff face that it's on, or do we just think this is still flat ground?
I don't know if it's clear at this point, because you haven't gotten that
Okay.
close to the cliff.
Right, yeah, that's what I was asking mainly. Okay, that's fair.
Just.
But you can hear the sound of the rushing water already, which I added as an area sound effect.
Ah.
Oh,
If
very
you
cool.
have or have not noticed, the water noises will get louder
Yeah.
the closer you get to the northeast
That's really
edge
cool.
of this map.
Dude, whatever your next campaign's gonna be, it's gonna be so lucky because you're gonna have this shit down pat. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have it like fully operational, and they're gonna have it like, oh yes.
I mean, I did about a third of a campaign so far in Foundry, or maybe a quarter, before this one switched mid-campaign.
That's all.
Anything else for Dice Show?
I asked where the other cultist was.
Like, asked your party?
Yeah, out in
Um,
character.
I think you spoke already
Oh yeah, you're right.
multiple
You're right.
times, so we won't be able to do that here.
Your throat closes up as you try to speak.
Yeah, you go. Okay, let me see something really quick.
I was gonna make an Eminem reference, but I'm not comfortable enough to sing along to 8 Mile kind of songs on stream.
You hear more rushing of steps coming from the floor above. I guess everyone but Khan hears it. Zephylos, your turn.
I'll go for him.
Dan, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that explains stuff. Okay, so Zephylos is going to walk forward, taking the dodge action,
Okay.
and he's going to scream up towards the stairs and says, "You can run, but there's very little places to hide."
Badass.
That's a weird
Can
way
you
to
give
say
yourself one of those status icons for dodge, please?
How do I...
I think you should be able to right-click
Oh.
on your token, and then there's a button on the right side that says Assign Status Effects. There you go. Okay, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. Owl's turn.
Owl senses
Yeah.
that his master is
Yeah,
in need, so he's going to dash action to Zephylos.
Okay. Wait,
I
does
still
he
can't
need
see
to
it.
dash to
Walker,
get
can it
there?
only make like hoot noises? Like, do you understand when it speaks to you or no?
It speaks telepathically to me.
Oh, okay. Like full on words, or just like
Yeah.
phrases that you understand. Oh wow.
It's not a beast. It's a fiend.
It's
I have a
a...
demon owl.
Oh, you made it a fiend,
Oh.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks like an owl.
Oh,
Are you
wow.
able to move it, Danny?
I can't physically see it. There we go.
Ah. there you
Now
go.
I can only see from its perspective. I guess if I highlight it, I can see through the token I'm controlling.
Yeah, when you highlight a token, it sees in that token's perspective.
Okay.
And
But yeah,
then
that's
you
its
can
turn.
click somewhere else to turn it off, and I think that goes to the like what the whole party can see. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do.
Oh, so it doesn't actually need to dash, so it's going to hold its action.
Yeah.
If one of those Zamorakians sticks its head down here, it's going to just breathe your like carcinogenic smoke at it.
Okay.
And I'll move it so that it's
You
within
put it in like
here. It's going to be
Yeah.
here so that it can get
That
the
works.
staircase in its entirety.
that works. All right, Khan, your turn. This guy is heavily
Yeah.
injured.
And I want to non-lethally attack him with my horns if I can.
Yep.
Like, I want to get him as close to death as I can without killing him.
Okay. You can make the attack
Yep,
as
got
normal.
it.
By the way, this is a good time. So you can make a non-lethal attack with any melee attack, and you can always specify after you hit that you want it to be non-lethal. That's okay. Interestingly, it can be a melee spell attack too. It doesn't have to be a melee weapon. It can be any melee attack. And okay, 21 will hit, and 6 is enough to knock him out. Non-lethally. So
I'd
he's
like
not
to-
dead, but he is unconscious.
Yeah, I'd like to bonus action bind his hands and legs with rope, like hog tie, like behind his back.
I mean, that would take much longer than a bonus action.
I'm spending the rest of the combat doing that.
Okay.
Or however long how many turns it would take, a minute or whatever. It's probably the rest of the combat, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless I
probably
hear
about
like a
minute.
scream for help, that's the only time I'd stop.
Okay. Yeah, so you start doing that with your rope. You can end turn if you're done.
Oh, I apologize. 1 second. I always harp on my players to do that, and then I always forget when I'm a player.
Dermo's turn. There is no one on the floor that you're currently on, nor is there anyone still to attack outside. But you can hear that there are footsteps coming from upstairs still. And there was one cultist that ran up there before. Also, you're muted, August. Uh-oh. Wait.
My turn.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Don't have eyes on. So there's only that one guy left who's non-lethally subdued, right?
Did you hear the description that I just gave like a minute ago?
My car Bluetooth was cutting out. That's why I didn't know I muted for a second.
Okay. So there's the guy outside that's unconscious, non-lethal by Khan. There's nobody else on this floor that is hostile, but there are footsteps coming from upstairs still, which could be the cultist that had ran up there a couple rounds ago.
Could I go ahead and cast Shillelagh on my my staff?
Mm-hmm.
And does everyone seem like all right? Like, does anyone need healing or no?
Zephylos could use a bit more, but he is slightly above half still.
Okay.
So he's not desperate. yet.
But no one else looks like they need any help. The other two are still inside, right?
They, Khan is just on the other side of the door, which is now open, and Daisho is inside with you.
Okay, does Daisho look like he needs any help?
I appear uninjured.
Okay, I hope you're uninjured. Perfect. So yeah, otherwise I will. I'll just cast Shillelagh and just ready in case something comes downstairs.
Ready what?
A melee attack. I don't know, because I won't be in melee range.
You could ready. You can ready a produce flame.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll produce a ready.
But you will have to move closer to the stairs because the stairs are more than 30 feet away.
Yeah, would I be able to get into like a more covered location to like hide almost to ready myself for if they come down the stairs? Would it be?
You could probably sort of crouch a little bit behind one of these pews and get half cover.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that and just ready a produce flame. And if something comes down that is obviously aggressive, if I stood up to do an attack, would it like get me out of half cover as long as I'm not crouching?
No, you would still be in that half cover.
Okay, I'll just not be in cover then, because I want to be able to hit. Because with half cover, I think I get a negative on my DC, right?
No, that's not a thing.
Oh no? Oh, okay,
No.
yeah. Then I'll stay partially covered and just ready my attack then.
Okay. All right. Most of these guys are dead. I'm gonna remove them from the turn order now. Oh, not that button.
1 second.
That button.
Wrong button, Kronk.
Wrong lever. And that guy's not there anymore. Okay. It is the cult man's turn. And he is currently not on this map. But he is moving here from the other map. You guys see him start to run down the stairs, which will, let's see, he's right there now. That will provoke 2 readied actions, one from the owl and one from Dermo. So let's do Danny's first, I guess. Go ahead and use the thing that you readied. And very nice. All right. Cool. With that poison, he will be destroyed. Coughing and wheezing as he flops onto the ground, rolling slightly further down the stairs as he collapses. That brings it to Daisho's turn.
Alrighty. Did it sound like there were like additional steps upstairs? Could I tell?
I probably wouldn't be able to tell you without you making a perception check, which would take an action right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. See if I can hear anything else going on.
Go ahead.
Oof.
It's hard to tell. You don't have any inclination that there was anybody else besides the one guy.
Alrighty. That's my turn. Oh, actually, for an action, can I prepare a lightning blast in case another cultist runs down the stairs?
Yep, you can ready another.
Thank you.
What's the range on that? Is it 60? It's not 30, is it?
It's 90.
Oh, that's pretty good. Damn. Okay.
That is my turn.
Incidentally, there was another guy upstairs. And it is now his turn. Let's see, how far can he go? What do you know?
How about them apples?
How about that? Weird, right? He makes it most of the way downstairs, sitting near the foot of the steps. This will trigger
Action.
Dermo's and Daisho's readied.
I used my
readied
action to do the
attacks.
perception check, so I couldn't actually ready.
Oh, that's right. Okay, just Dermo's then. I will roll that for him. He was already holding the flame in his hand as this strange creature came down the stairs. He tosses it out at the creature, but it ducks out of the way. The creature that you see before you is one that you probably have not seen before. It is a small humanoid-shaped creature, kind of like the height of a dwarf, maybe. It is bald-headed with long, pointy, bat-like ears, and sharp teeth, and a flat nose. Large eyes, a strong brow. It walks with a hunched-over posture, has these long arms with long, nasty claws. And let's see, that was its regular movement, I think, to make it to there. And at which point it's probably going to be like, oh crap, and then take a dodge action. Having seen the group of you there. So it readies itself in a evasive stance. Zephylos, your turn. You are muted, sir.
Sorry,
I'll go
I'm
for
muted.
it.
I realize. Alright, so I see it dodging around, right?
It is in a evasive stance. Yes.
Okay. I want to flex on it with my 18 intelligence.
Okay.
I want to hold my action. When it's
Okay.
no longer in an evasive stance,
Oh my
that's when I'll time. That's when I'll time my
That
ice
is
knife
like-
right for it.
Galaxy brain right there. Okay.
Actually, no, I can't hold a spell or else I lose concentration. So
Oh, that's right. You have to concentrate to ready a leveled spell, don't you?
I will.
Or is it all spells?
It's all spells.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll instead hold an action. Take out my knife, my fancy Zamorakian 25 GP knife, and I'm gonna hold it up like I'm preparing to whip it at him. But like as he's like dodging and being evasive, I'm just waiting for the perfect moment when he's not dodging.
Okay, so you're readying a dagger attack?
Yep, a ranged dagger attack.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Zephylos is curious to see if poison will even work on it. So as a bit of a mad
question.
scientist experiment, he's gonna zap it.
Okay. We'll leave the corpse there. Alright. It fails the dexterity saving throw, and it seems to react in a normal way that you might expect. You can't be 100% certain whether this creature resists the poison or not, but it looks like it didn't.
Zephylos is satisfied. He'll have to experiment more later.
Khan, it is your turn.
Still hog time,
Um,
brother.
Okay. That's all you can skip your turn.
Mind passing my turn?
Okay, I got it. Dermo,
Thank you.
you used your readied cantrip to attack the weird short creature who is still there and standing and is dodging. He's not here. Where'd he go?
Dermo?
Yeah.
I thought I heard him DC. Did he come back?
Oh, did he? Not this time.
Yeah, he's not back, is he? What would Dermo do? Should we all play him?
In a
I
world
mean, we could
where
just
he
throw
got
out a
engulfed.
cantrip. Or a healing word. Or both, actually. Or we could force him to use his class resource.
Oh.
No, I don't think it'd be very in character of us to
No,
make
it
him
wouldn't
use.
be in character for him to use his druid features.
Because when has he
Now-
ever fucking done it?
Correct
He
me if
did it,
I'm
like,
wrong, but
once.
he'd probably whack someone with his stick. Am I right?
Oh wait, yeah, he's probably gonna run up and shillelagh because he wanted to do that last turn, but he was too far away. Do we do that?
So is there a wild shape really an action to like starry form?
Yeah, it's still an action.
No, it's a bonus action.
To go into starry form?
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can expand to use your wild shape to take on a starry form rather than turning into a beast.
Wait, really?
It's an action to actually wild shape, like to become an animal. But if
Mhm.
you're doing starry form, it's a bonus action.
Wait, also, does he not even have the description of starry form in his sheet? My mans.
Guys, don't tell him that he can be using his class feature as a bonus action. It'll make him too powerful. He might actually use it.
Oh no. Oh wow, it actually is a bonus action. That's actually pretty good. The only problem
most
with
of
it
the
is
things
that
that-
the things are bonus actions themselves, so you can't like starry form and then use it on the same turn.
Well, you can, because for example, the archer says when you activate this form and as a bonus action on
I
turn.
didn't even know that. What? That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, and the healing one doesn't even use an action. It just does more healing.
He has returned.
Yeah, so
Uh,
if you like bonus action starry form and then cure wounds, you immediately get that benefit.
Yep. August, we have good information for you.
Whenever you get back.
My muted friend.
I do not know what's going on my phone right now. I'm sorry.
You good?
Yeah. Something kept happening. Like, it was, like, literally crashing. I didn't know phones could crash.
I
Yeah,
had
what are
my
they, cars?
Hmm.
No, I'm not in the car anymore. I'm like, out and about, but, like, it just
That's
literally,
fine.
like, I was trying to unmute, and then, like, the whole phone froze up, and it wouldn't even let me turn it off or anything.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it took, like, 10 minutes of me fiddling with it, and it finally let me out. I was like,
Oh,
Christ.
wow.
Yeah, so what did I miss?
so-
I heard you guys talking about my starry form or something.
Oh, yeah, we discovered that your starry form is a bonus action to use. I thought it was
Really?
an action. Yeah.
Well, heck yeah. I'm not upset about that.
There is a strange, small humanoid creature that ran down the stairs that has pointy teeth and long claws. That is,
No
guys
big
are-
deal.
Or
We'll
no?
circle back to that.
you guys are currently attacking.
It crawled
Did I shoot
when he
it?
says he crawled down. It was more like crawled across the roof with its head facing the ground, but no big
Oh
deal.
my. Oh
What?
my god.
What?
Did I shoot anything with that produced flame, or did it
You
not
did.
do anything? Okay.
You hit it. Wait, did you hit it?
The
No.
creature?
Oh no. You shot it and you missed.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank God.
It is now your turn, though. What would you like to do?
Is it on the ceiling? Like, is he serious or is he joking?
No, he was joking. It's
No,
on the
yeah, I'm
stairs.
messing with
It's
you.
at the
Yeah,
foot
it's
of the
on-
stairs.
And you say it looks like a goblinoid or some form of like smaller like monster?
It looks. It. It is a humanoid creature. It kind of looks like a vampire, but not like the one that you saw before in Draenor.
Is it smaller or bigger than a normal person?
It's smaller than a normal person, like the size of a large gnome.
It's
Oh,
a prince
my.
of the night.
Is it wearing one of those cloaks that the mages have been wearing, or is it wearing a different
No, it
color?
has sort of more plain clothes with earthy tones.
Could I try to convince it like that, like halt, like, hey, let's talk this out, since I can tell it's not with these people probably,
It looks
or at least
like it's
presumably.
going to try and kill you.
It looks feral.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, am I within melee range or no?
You can move to melee range.
Could I move to melee range with my shillelagh and just beat the ever living hell out of it?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Right? Who bet on Shillelagh? You won the.
Yeah,
The
I
pool.
said he was good. What do I win?
Didn't I say smack him? That's me.
Right.
I win.
You guys all owe me 1 mil.
Wait, did you guys
Well,
guess
no
what I was
one
gonna do?
took
I only have
story
like
form.
3 moves. I can only do 3 things.
I
You
told
had a
you guys
1
he
in
was
3
gonna
chance.
shillelagh.
Well,
You
I
have
already cast
7
Shillelagh last
things, you
round,
only
so of
used
course,
3.
I mean...
We were
Yeah, I'd
joking
already-
about how you, even with the starry form being a bonus action, you still won't use it.
I'm waiting to use it. I'm waiting for like a what's it called? A thematic timing on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shillelagh attack.
Yeah.
You roll a 15, which hits for
All right, but
10
I'm gonna
damage.
hit it in its leg. Wait,
Okay,
10 damage? That's a lot, actually. Hold up, I don't know.
Yeah.
A leg hit doing 10 damage is kind of high. I guess like the clavicle.
Maybe you just hit his leg really hard.
Just fucking take his leg off.
You
He's
hit
like
him.
slightly larger than a gnome, and I just hit it with a 10, just like, bah!
Oh wait, actually, hang on. He's dodging, so you should have had disadvantage. Let me roll it again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you got a net 1. Never mind, you don't hit him.
Good, because I would have
Ooh.
probably broken his leg. Alright, okay, what bonus actions do I have?
You have starry form. You
I
have
don't know about that.
Does that sound familiar?
You have healing
I've
word.
never heard of that ability.
I think just those 2. And
Okay,
shillelagh,
I'll
which
just
you
go
already
ahead
used.
and yeah, I'll go ahead and just end my turn there and wait for someone else to make a move with me.
All right, dice show, your turn.
Alrighty. I am, having never seen a creature like this before, going to use a fairy fire on just it.
Mm-hmm. And it fails with a 12.
Well. The dead cultists succeeded, though.
Yeah, it makes the dead creatures and also the hidden creatures do saves if it's in a template, so that's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, because I saw it do
Yep.
the saving throw for my first poison. I'm like, why did I hit a vampire?
Yep. He wasn't even there. I was just waiting to put him on the map because he was in the second floor.
Get levels mod. I love levels mod.
Okay. He is hit with the fairy fire. And he is glowing with a faint blue, green, or violet light of your choice.
Blue.
Blue.
And that is my turn.
Okay. He is no longer dodging now as his turn starts, and he's not planning on doing it again. So, Zephylos ready action. Wait, you still readied an action, right?
I did. It was a dagger.
Okay, throw your dagger. With advantage because he has fairy fire on him. Oh, good thing too, because one of those was a 2. With a 16, you throw your dagger for some damage.
Nice. That's the action sheet.
Okay. The dagger strikes him, but he pays it no mind, and begins to attack Dermo, who is closest to him. Although I think he's gonna move here on purpose to get up in your faces.
Yeah, I did try and hit him twice. I'm not surprised.
Actually, hang on. He's not stupid. He can see that Zephylos is injured. He's gonna go after him.
Yeah, pack tactics. I love smart enemies.
Okay. So, he lunges at you with his claws, swiping them toward you.
Just so you know, he's attacking you because you're ugly.
Which rolls really bad, so it misses. He follows up with a biting attack, which rolls a 20 to hit for 10. Oh wait, hang on. For 7 piercing and 3 necrotic damage for a total of 10. As his teeth sink into your arm, where he manages to latch onto you for a moment, you feel a sort of oh no, not that much. You feel the sort of stinging pain that you might expect from a piercing wound, but then this sort of magical coursing pain that seeps all through your body as you are filled with this necrotic energy that you, as a wizard of blood, might be familiar with.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
It is now your turn.
Okay, well, if he wants to play this game, I'll play this game. I want to blood rush him.
Okay. What does this one do? Melee spell attack.
It just does 5 damage, but if he dies, I get temp HP up the wazoo.
Oh dang, really? Temp HP equal to half the damage dealt. I don't know about up the wazoo, but okay.
I mean, his
Well,
condition is probably a lot.
Fair. Okay, you managed to hit him and deal your damage. As it strikes him, though, he seems to mostly shrug off the wound and even lets out a little bit of a chuckle as it hits him.
That's DM speak for it. This motherfucker has a lot of HP.
Or he has a resistance.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know if that flying 2 that came off of his body is telling, but...
Oh my god, you can see the... God damn.
Yeah.
You can see it all, DM.
I hate that. I might have to disable whatever that is.
Oh, sorry, let me make a
God dang it.
bird saving throw.
I mean, usually I'm fairly explicit with, hey, this doesn't look like it's working as much as you were expecting.
Okay, so how do I rotate? Shift and...
It should be
Oh yeah, shift
hold
and wheel.
shift and then scroll wheel. I think you can, if you use control instead, it might be finer angles.
You're finer.
Thank you.
Got him.
He fails the saving throw, taking the full poison damage. Once again, coughing and wheezing as it surrounds him. Khan, your turn. You are roping the man still, I assume.
Okay. Yep. So if that's
Okay.
yep, I'm still doing that then for sure.
Dermo.
I haven't heard a yell from inside for help, so I'm still doing that. Yeah.
This little ugly thing is not really being a cool guy, is he?
Not so much.
Is he within range of me still or no?
He's in melee range.
Okay. You know what I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm sorry,
do.
the arrow's going to fly away once it's done. I forgot to move it.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm gonna do to this little beast.
I don't like the way
Okay.
you said that.
I'm gonna remind him why you don't hurt my friends. Do I hit? I don't have. I have to have you roll still.
Oh, are you still using Shillelagh? Sorry.
Absolutely.
Alright. You roll a 7 for a miss.
No.
You have advantage, though, don't you?
He does have advantage. Instead of a 7, you roll a 24.
Woohoo!
I think that's a little
Which-
bit better.
Hits for 11 bludgeoning damage. You give him a strong bop with your magical shillelagh right off the top his bald head. And he grunts
Yeah.
in pain.
Yeah, you take that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run over here so that I am So he does not have soft cover. And I'm going
Okay.
to shoot him with my lightning zapper.
Zap him.
He's a firing up his laser.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
crit.
Ooh.
It's a
Literally
crit
fired up his
for
laser.
It still only did 7 damage, but it was a crit.
Hey!
Hey.
Whoops.
You zap him.
What?
What?
Don't mind me.
We try
Okay.
not to, but you keep talking.
He fails the saving throw as well, which causes him to be pushed to here. Not the full 10 feet because he bumps into the stairway, but he gets pushed to there. Let's see. At this point, he is going to put in a last-ditch effort to try and take Zephylos down. And with first a bite attack, which will miss, and then a slash of his claws, which also misses.
As he laughs at my blood magic, I don't know. Zephylos kind of takes that personally, so he's gonna try something else. I want to dump 8 HP into this,
Okay.
and it will be
You
at
have
second
8
level.
HP.
Sir,
My
I
man.
just healed you.
Oh, I thought 9.
I see 8.
Sorry, I will drop 6 HP.
Okay.
My apologies.
I
Actually, no.
just healed
We're
you.
going to drop 7
Okay.
whole HP into this. Let's
Okay.
go. And it's going to be level 2, so it's going to be an extra D6.
All right. The creature is looking very rough at this point, by the way. Don't know
So
if
it's
that
going
will
to be a
influence your
total of
decision.
16. No, this is all style points.
All right. He fails the saving throw, taking the full 16 damage, which will be enough to kill him.
Murder.
Murder. He's dead.
There.
Everybody died except the guy that you didn't kill.
Nice.
Good
That's
job.
exactly what we wanted to kill everyone except for the guy we didn't want to kill, right?
Yeah, dude, I think we just did like the only time when things have gone
We're
good.
adventurers.
We adventure.
We're killing the bad guys, but not all the bad guys, just all the bad guys
Zephylos,
we don't need.
you feel the rush of the damage that you've self-inflicted, nearly passing out, but you just barely managed to keep standing on your 2 feet as you bring this creature down. We are now out of combat.
There's definitely a satisfaction in it laughing at my magic, and my magic's what killed it.
You get a little chubby on that one?
No.
Your plan actually worked out.
Hey, this is like the second time I've dropped myself to 1 HP, except this time it worked.
That's what I'm saying, man. You should be excited with it. It's
Wait.
actually working.
Didn't you actually knock yourself unconscious and then it didn't even
Yeah.
kill the thing before?
Yep, he did. He
Yeah, because I used the cantrip that does 1 damage to me.
Hey, you guys remember the manor times? Good times.
Good times. That
That
was
was
a
so
pretty
long
good
ago.
2 months, huh?
The 2-month night.
Yeah.
It's just
So
like Dragon
Zephylos looks
Ball
pretty
Z.
fucked up, but he's gonna walk over and
Stumbling and limping.
where the hell's on?
He's right there. You can see him out the doorway.
Yeah, you see me hog tying this guy unconscious. Am I done at this point?
Now that we are out of combat, yeah.
How
I'm
good
gonna
of a tie
shout.
doing?
I'm gonna shout, and then I'm gonna
Also,
say,
your rage is over now. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
been
that's
like a
fine.
minute.
I'm gonna shout and say, when all of you are done playing inside, I have one out here tied up. He seems to be breathing still. Is he breathing still, DM?
Yep, he's alive.
Yeah.
Could
Maybe we
could
can get
check
some
over all the
answers out
bodies?
of him when he wakes up.
Could I check over all the bodies to see if they had anything promiscuous on them?
Oh, yeah, sure. Anything in particular you're looking for? What do you mean by promiscuous?
Something to aid us in our current quest. Something that would give us any indication of what's going on, pertaining specifically to our intentions.
Okay. Yeah, you can take several minutes to have a look through their personal possessions.
Also,
And...
are they wearing underwear underneath their robes?
Hate that question.
Huh? Why?
So anyway, what's in their pockets?
Less gold than I would pay for you to unsay that thing about the underwear. Because that's living rent-free in my head right now.
No.
Oh, also, do I recognize the... Oh, sorry. Continue.
Let's see. Dermo, amongst their pockets, you find a decent amount of gold and other coinage, which will equate to... Let me see here. Let me write this in a better way. 8, and then that's another 8, which is 13, and then that's another 1. And then that one. Okay. You find a total of 13 gold pieces, 9 silver, and 6 copper pieces amongst their pockets.
I immediately do the mental math.
Which I have written in the chat.
Yeah.
You guys can deal with that. Also, in this guy's pocket, you find a small iron key.
Alright, I go ahead and take that if it looks significant.
Looks like it might be significant. They don't really have too much else on them that interests you.
Definitely not underwear,
other
right?
than, like, they have weapons and leather armor. And just other things that are not of interest at all.
Okay. With that being said, I actually separate the money into thirds. If someone's doing the math, thirds.
Thirds, you say?
Thirds.
Not fourths?
Not fourths.
What is everyone else doing while he's doing that? Because that would probably take several minutes.
I'm gonna search this guy outside to see what he's got on him.
Let's see. Again, not much of anything of note, but... wait a minute, what the heck? What is this? But you find another 14 silver pieces.
I'll pocket that, but I'll make sure to give it to
Is this for you or is this for the front door?
There's nothing else notable on him?
Eric?
Not particularly. There is another... Actually, there's another iron key.
I'll snag that key and I'll start dragging this guy indoors so he's not burning up in the sun.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't want him to be uncomfortable.
Well, we don't want him to die before we get to what we need out of him.
Alright, you bring him inside.
Question. I'm looking at the corpse of the creature. Do I recognize it as something loosely vampiric?
Why don't you make a nature check?
What check? Sorry, you cut off.
Sorry, nature.
Just give him a check already.
Yeah, check everything.
What kind? Just check it, dude. Just give him one.
Literally, if you're not checking, you're wrecking.
So, you remember reading some vague notes about unusual humanoid creatures, and there was a short paragraph in a book that you were reading about vampires. One of them described with a crude drawing, you recall, a short humanoid which sort of matches the look of this one right here. You know that it is a weaker form of vampire, but not much else is known about it, and that was in fact also stated in the book that you read.
I'll exposition out to the others. I'll say, so this little goblin here is a vampire. Adjacent. Not quite the same as the one we fought before, but loosely related.
I'm gonna hand the 13 silver to him as he's telling us from the body outside. I'm gonna give that to Zephylos, and I'm gonna say, "What makes you think he is a vampire like the one we killed?" And I'm gonna kind of like kick over the goblin thing to look at it.
Well, I'll point out the teeth, and again, I'll say there's not much written about these ones, but it's the type of vampire.
At this point, you can hear a voice calling from upstairs. Hello? Is someone there?
Is that a good stopping point, DM? Because I can feel an irritable bowels flare coming up, and I don't know how long it's going to take.
That sounds like fun. Yeah, we could stop.
Yeah, sorry. I feel it coming up right now. It's probably going to be at least a half hour.
Okay. Yeah, we can end here.
Okay, thanks.
Ooh,
Can I do mine right now?
mysterious
Can I do
voice
my
from
recap?
upstairs. Yeah, go ahead.
Something that the DM did, I liked that he had things coming in to play mid-combat. I know that's wrecks the action economy, and it kind of messes with how the players kind of perceive a combat when they're going into it and see 2 or 3 things, and then really the combat's 7 or 8, so it makes like that variable kind of fun in combat. Something that Khan did was he was determined to have a surviving person from this combat, and he just didn't succeed with this first attempt, so that made him angry, and he's just kind of going with this reactive rage. He's like, he doesn't like that he's getting angry, but it's part of who he is now, and so he's raging when things are not going his way, and I'm curious to see how that ends up for him in his story. But something someone else did that I liked all the blood magic Zephylos did, even though I wasn't a part of it or didn't see it because I was outside. I always think that's cool. I like all those weird flavors for spells as he always does. But I like how close he is to getting himself to death every time to try to vanquish his foes. I think that's cool. So that's
also there was something that you DM'd me about that I won't say what it is, but if you had any more details to share about that.
I haven't made those edits yet. I got back from my trip up in the mountains this weekend yesterday afternoon, and then I was busy all yesterday afternoon, so I haven't done anything, but I'll make those changes this week, and I'll let you know what I end up doing.
All right, cool, awesome.
It'll all be fun.
All right, have a good night.
All right, good session, guys. Thanks for playing. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
See ya. All right.
Good session.
Real quick, DM,
yeah.
just for the other 2 players right now. The reason I was cutting the money into thirds is Dermo's going to give it to each of you guys. So you just add it to your stuff, that's fine.
Oh, and not yourself, you mean?
Correct, yeah, I excluded myself from the cut.
Cool. Let's see, that would be...
It does not split evenly.
Yeah, that's when we divide it into the...
So cut it into thirds as best you can, and whatever the leftover is, I'll pocket.
Each of you can have 465 copper, or 4 gold, 6 silver, 5 copper, with 1 copper left over.
I've already closed the game. I've already left the game, so I'll count
specifically for Bob. Bob earned it.
Okay. Total each except Dermo. Okay. I wrote it down in the chat.
All right, I can go next if that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, favorite thing the DM did. I actually liked that the little vampire thing wasn't a traditional vampire. Like, I don't know what it is, but I like that it was a creature, but it wasn't inherently. It wasn't like, hey, this is a vampire. It was like, hey, this little goblinoid fucking thing. I love that. I actually didn't know what I was fighting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It made it also easier to stay in character because Dermo wouldn't have known. So it's like, I love when things aren't cut and paste, like an elf is an elf or a human is a human, Something that they did. I actually do really appreciate keeping one guy alive. I always love, the interrogation stuff and, not being just murder hobos. And, I appreciate having a plan, even though it was kind of like a make it up on the minute, like having a plan and being asked to close the door and separating the, the one guy. I thought that was really cool, keeping it, because I mean, in real combat, you don't want to be circled by enemies. You want to, take them out one by one. So I think it's a really good way to deal with that. And I like that it wasn't just, hey, let's kill everything in our sight, and then something I did, didn't do anything. So I looked really good this session. Now, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, the only thing I really did was healing Zephylos. I do like being able to fill my role as a self-proclaimed healer. Just kind of, I want to do more with it, and I hope that I have more opportunities to. Not to say that I think I will, but I'm pretty sure I will have a lot of time to heal other people.
Real talk, though, your shillelagh kind of did a lot of work there.
It did, yeah, and that's why I like having
much of that was chance because you rolled really high on the damage 2 times.
Yeah, I mean, I do like having a little bit of both, a little bit of healing, but then also like being able to do combat, because I don't want to be just that healer who sits in the back and hides
life
the whole time.
Cleric.
Yeah, exactly. But I also don't want to be the guy who's like trying to kill everything the second I see him. I definitely want to be more of a tending force than a ending force. I made it up on the spot. I know, I'm awesome.
I'll
right, guys.
go next. Something that I did, I liked being able to use some spellcasting enemies for the first time so far, I think. Right? Yeah. These guys are pretty basic. They didn't have like really, really strong spells, but it was enough to give some good variety, and I also liked slowly phasing in more enemies to keep the fight challenging, but not overpowering.
Those enemies are deceptively dangerous, though, because so they whiffed all their good spells.
They did. They whiffed all the hold persons really badly.
A single one of those landing, though, would have just actually TPK'd us. So that was pretty tight.
I don't know, because they also did really bad on their concentration saves, too.
Yeah.
Like, they failed almost every one that came up, which is pretty bad. Anyhow, their AC is like pretty bad. So I wasn't too worried about it. Something that one of you guys did, I like Daisho's lightning launcher, just yeeting people's unconscious ragdolls is hilarious. That is very funny. And I love describing that because it's just like, it's just funny.
I love envisioning them just getting thrown over a pew and just like completely getting left.
Yeah, exactly. And then something that you guys did as a group, I don't know. I feel like you guys are relatively coordinated here. Everyone was kind of dealing with a different threat simultaneously, which is pretty good. Like Khan had that one guy grappled. Dermo was keeping health under control and also doing some damage. Zephylos was kind of being a badass. Daisho was sitting in the back doing some good range damage.
And support with
yeah, and the fairy fires are really good too. It's a great spell. So everybody coming together.
Yeah,
stuff.
It's good. It's good.
Like, I like that we're not all trying to be like the guy. Also, like when one person's good at one thing, we're each taking our role to that degree. Like Khan is much more like raging barbarian kind of stuff, but he's also like the tinkerer and stuff. So I love that everyone has their like thing.
We don't really have like one guy that's like, I do damage. Like nobody really does that. Like everybody is fulfilling multiple objectives usually.
Yeah, we could just be that group of people who just comes in and blasts them, but Which you just wait. Once I start getting more spells, it's over.
Kick the door down, 4 burning hands all at once.
Just 3 readied fireballs.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about that temple anymore.
Oh yeah. I'll go next. Something I did that I liked. Honorable mention to holding my action for when he's not dodging to nail him with a knife. But no,
I was
like
wondering, like, with that, I was like, what if he moves next to you as soon as his turn starts? Is he now in melee and it doesn't, and it has disadvantage? But I was like, no, I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Yeah. But yeah, so I liked the I was completely okay with being locked in there with like the 4 enemies, because I'm like, no, you're all locked in here with me. I'm trying to dump all my spell slots on this encounter.
And yet
right
you
now.
almost died like 2 times.
It was a calculated risk.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so something someone else did. I really liked the dynamic nature of Khan's combat. Like, he doesn't just go up, do 3 attacks, and end his turn, right? He's like, well, I want to pick him up, I want to, grapple him, and then I want to do the shove action on him, and I want to shove him against the wall. Like, it feels like an actual brawl, right? Like, I like that. Like, he doesn't just attack and end turn. Like, it's dynamic, and that's cool as hell.
Yeah, I really like hearing like where like shield bashing and like actually like getting in grapples and stuff, and not just like I stab him a bunch of times and then it's over.
Barbarians
Definitely
actually
love, like,
are
hearing
really
cool
good at
things.
grappling, though, because they get advantage on it when they're raging.
There's so many cool things you
But-
can do too, like just flavoring, of course, but like
Yeah.
there's just so many cool like melee things that people don't do. You often hear them just say, "I swing my sword, I swing my sword, I swing my sword." It's like they don't ever add flourish to their attack.
He spent like several turns just like kind of doing things that he didn't really have to do but wanted to.
Exactly. Like
just like shoving him against the wall, which effectively did nothing, but it was just fun.
I mean, it's what you do in a real fight. You know, someone's like on you, you have to use something
Yeah.
to get level.
Yeah.
It's like you have to be realistic while also, playing the game. But it's like if you just go all for like playing the game and being perfect, why not just min-max it? It's, at that point, you're just trying to win instead of trying to like build a character and build a story. Why Dermo is like I'm sure you've noticed, but often I'll ask if the creature I'm attacking seems like an evil presence more so than just instantly attacking. Like I want Dermo to make these choices. It's not just saying, oh, it's an enemy because the game says it's an enemy.
I do feel
Just
kind of
like
bad though, because I feel like a lot of the time, like we end up with like only one person in the party like takes any damage. But I promise that I promise that I actually was like dispersing all of their attacks pretty good, and only focused Zephylos when like the vampire came in, pretty much, because that's kind of what he would do. But also Zephylos just keeps killing himself, so it's kind of his fault too.
I mean, in
I never
the
felt
armor,
like you were targeting.
Yeah, the armor wrecked all of us.
Yeah, that was scary.
I never feel like you're specifically targeting one character. I definitely feel like you're doing different attacks, but just sometimes we just get really lucky on the dice rolls.
Yeah, they kind of were rolling really badly in this encounter.
Yeah,
just generally.
Yeah,
also
to be
his fair,
but
mage armor,
also
his shield thing was awesome.
Also, these guys, like, their spellcasting stat is, like, really bad. It's quite
I think,
low.
look, you shielded twice, right? With pretty high rolls.
Yeah.
Because you had mage armor, which gave you a higher AC, and then
I put shield on top.
Yeah, your shield goes up to, like, 20.
I go up to 20 armor class.
So you pretty much couldn't have gotten hit, except for a nat 20 or something.
Yeah, no, but, what's it called? To be fair, I did 18 damage to myself that whole encounter.
Yeah.
So quick question though, with your shield, you can use that once per round of combat, like as a reaction.
So I have spell slots, right? It's a level 1 spell. So yes,
okay, the spell.
It eats my reaction, yes.
And a
but
first level
also I
spell
have limited spell slots, right? So
right, so you can't just use it every attack. Okay.
The other thing is though, with the shield spell, it lasts for a full round or until the
So
start of your
multiple enemies
turn,
attack
so
them.
it can block multiple attacks.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's not wasting it
Theoretically.
on just one hit. He's using
Yep.
it for that whole round of attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there is like a feat you can take to parry, which is essentially the shield spell, but it doesn't cost a resource, but it's only on one attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I just do the magic version. That's like it costs a resource, but I can do it for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you get more spell slots as you level up too.
By the time you're like level 5, those first level spell slots are not super useful anymore, except for like mage armor and shield and some other like utility things.
Hey,
so you can really start
word will
throwing
always
those
be important.
shields out pretty frequently, which is awesome.
But
I really appreciate the game today. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'm trying to get them sorted out. I mean, it's obviously gotten a lot better since the first session, but I'm really
Yeah.
not sure what's going on with it.
So are you still playing just like on your tablet or whatever?
So I don't mean to be, but the issue is we're dealing with some issue with finances right now where
Okay.
yeah, so like I told you with my grandmother and family stuff, you know.
Yeah, you don't
we're
have
a
to
bit
go into
behind on
details.
No, of course, yeah. So we're behind on some financial stuff. So I've been working later days.
Oh, wow.
And so that's why you guys always catch me when I'm working still. You know, it's 10 o'clock here in Texas, but like I'm still at work.
Oh, man.
You know, it's
well,
just-
I
it's one
applaud
of
you
those
for
things.
your dedication, sir.
It's not
We
really a choice,
appreciate
sadly.
oh,
But yeah, no, absolutely. I would never try and miss it on purpose. You know, it's definitely one of those
Yeah,
like
I understand.
yeah, so that's why I have so many issues, is because I have my tablet that I try and load up the game on, but I'm also remote, so it's like I'm not getting great service.
Sure.
It's actually a
real
cellular
quick.
tablet, though, which is cool.
I'm sorry, Danny, did you finish?
No, I just want to say real quick before I have to go.
Yeah.
Last thing, GM thing. I actually really like how you prioritize attacks of the NPCs.
Hmm.
So like, you know, you're really good with like attacking the person closest or determining a player is the threat. Therefore,
Yeah.
the NPCs would logically go for
That's
them.
what I like. I like it when it's not just like
I thought
predetermined.
I actually do think I did a pretty good job with it, because like when Khan started raging, then these guys were like, oh crap, oh, everybody hold person him, and then he just blocked all of them. So that
Yeah,
didn't
'cause,
work,
like-
but like they were trying to do it, and then the vampire's like, okay, I'm probably gonna die, so I might as well kill somebody. So he goes for the one guy that is actually injured, which was Zephylo.
That's what I feel like a feral animal would do too. You know, attack
Yeah.
the host deer. You know.
Yeah, and kind of probably how they would play, like, I wouldn't really call them feral, but like they are like bloodthirsty, maybe. So
Yeah, if he's
Yeah,
a
'cause
vampire,
there's
he's a
actual
bloody
feral
they
vampire.
are naturally going to go after an injured target.
Yeah, but no, I think like I never expect the damage to be like dished out equally because that's just artificial and weird.
Right.
I like it when like attacks are prioritized based on circumstances, and I think you did a really good job.
Like if I'm getting in
maybe not
melee
enough.
range, I should be attacked way more than the guy standing in the back. Unless
Yeah.
unless it's an archer who's trying to take out the ranged. You know, like there's logic to combat. You don't just always attack. Like, oh, I already attacked Dermo, so I can't attack him again. It's like, no, if he's in
Mhm.
front of all the enemies, attack him. Like, you know,
Mhm.
logic.
But yeah, so
The
it was
melee
really
guy
good.
is gonna
Thank you for the
walk
game.
around to go attack
Yeah.
the mage.
Cool.
Okay, I have to
Was
head
that
out.
everybody?
See you guys
I
next week.
still haven't gone.
Oh wait,
Go.
I'll stay for this. Hold on.
Quick.
Favorite thing that I did was turning into Iron Man, finally. Favorite thing that another player did was I got this amazing mental image of Khan just yanking this dude out of the church, being alive. We're gonna have some fun out here without your friends. Love that moment. My favorite thing that the GM did was honestly the whole structure of the fight. I really appreciated. Like it was multi-layered because there were different enemies coming in at different times, so we weren't overwhelmed all at once.
Mhm.
But and you know the fight every time it looks like we're about to win. Oh, there's more. Okay, we gotta. Okay, keep going. Keep the fight. Keep the fight up. And it was normally like I would expect a fight to start with the melee character with maybe like a mage character as backup, but we had all of the mages first and then the melee after, which was kind of an interesting twist that I liked.
Oh, I didn't even think of that really.
Yeah, I'm very used to the melee guys, and then and here's the backup who just starts slinging
Yeah.
spells. So
I
definitely,
kind
yeah.
of
Maybe it was
improvised
subconscious.
the bringing of the vampire in at the middle or the end there, because I had the guy that was on like 20% of his health, and he was still at the top of the stairs. So I was like, okay, he would probably just run away and get the guy that I know is up there. So
Mhm.
okay, I'll do that.
Makes
And
sense.
then
Yeah,
it
there's
took
a
him
logic to it,
like
too.
2 or 3 turns to dash up there, go up the ladder.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's also great to
Get the
break
guy.
expectations too. Make it
Mhm.
to where also because like if we did something differently, it might have created a different environment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if we
Yeah.
had all gone outside and barricaded the doors. What would have happened?
Yeah, then it would have been completely different.
Yeah,
So I
good game all
appreciate
around.
about how it is.
Thank you
Cool.
much.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys later then. I'll see you guys next
later.
week.
Alrighty.
I will be there.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you.